Alright, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. Now, one thing that I want to talk about. I've noticed a lot of times in my videos I say and I stutter, which is normal for me because I usually do. I have trouble like putting my words, putting my words together. So it takes me like a fucking ever to put a sentence together. So, we're going to try not to say we're not going to try to stutter, we're just going to get into this bullshit. So, with that being said, we're going to be taking a look at a figure that I got recently, and that goes with one figure that I have, and I've honestly been kind of debating on getting this one, but I had to because I actually started playing the game again, and I just really had to. So, we're going to be looking at the Arkham Asylum Joker. Alright, boys, here he is in the flesh. I got him at my... Where the fuck did I get him? I think I got him at a Target, but I've seen him in so many places, but he absolutely looks awesome. Now, I was kind of debating on getting him because I absolutely did not like the face at all. And if you can kind of see, like, I mean, I don't know. I just really think the face looks a little off, but after playing Arkham Asylum again for like the billionth time, I've played that game like so many fucking times. It's like that's like that's a good game. Love that game. I think Arkham City's better, but anyways, this guy, after playing it, I really, really wanted the figure, so I looked around for him, and I finally found him, and I'm actually really happy I did get him, because honestly, he is really, really good. So, we're going to look at the package real quick. So, he's got a standard package. You got the Joker right here, DC Multiverse, got 12 and up, McFarland toys. The side's pretty much nothing. I was trying to move this light a little bit better. The sides are pretty much normal. You got him from Arkham Asylum. And you have a picture of him right there, which looks really, really cool. And I absolutely really do love it. I really wish that they would make more from the games. I would love to see like a Harley Quinn for like no obvious but I would absolutely love to see like a Zaz, a Mr. Freeze would be freaking awesome. A Two-Face, Penguin, like all these different characters would look so sick. Like, just to have them all together. I would absolutely love that. But, I don't know if we'll ever get that. I know we do have a Deathstroke and from, I think it was Origins or Night. But, and then we have a Batman from Night as well. I have a lot of phlegm in my throat. What the fuck's going on right there? Alright, so, we do have a bunch of characters right here, which are not relevant because I'm definitely not getting them. I do have this one right here, which we will do a little comparison to. So let's just open this figure up and see what we got inside. He also does come with a figure stand and a card, which is kind of cool. That's pretty much with every McFarland figure. I'm going to pop this guy out along with his 3 accessories, which is really cool. And I have not looked at the chattering teeth in person, but they absolutely do look really cool. And here he is, and let's get a closer look at him right now. With figure out of the box, we are going to take a look at all 3 of his accessories. Now, he does have 2 chattering teeth and 1 pistol. I love the chattering teeth. These things were, like, absolutely annoying to, like, get all, but they do look really, really nice. Absolutely love them. Let's see if we can get a closer look at him real quick. I didn't mean to look at your crotch, Joker. I'm so sorry about that. But here is the chattering teeth, which absolutely look awesome. They're very nicely detailed from what I'm seeing. These things were, like, actually, like, annoying in the game, but they're, like, for the first time, they were really annoying, especially when you're trying to get, like, 100% on the game, and you're just, like, walking around trying to find all of them. And then there's like that one that you forget, and it's just, you're just trying to track it down. That's pretty annoying, but after a while, once you know where they all are, it's so cool. But you get this one that is open, And you also get this one that is closed, which is pretty cool. Not too bad. They're very nicely sculpted, and I do like the little wind-up, the fuck do you call that? Is that a lever? Do you call it a lever? I never really knew what you actually called these. Interesting. I know it's like the wind-up piece to wind the teeth up to make them chatter. But you do have both of them. One is closed, one is open, so you can kind of have them around your Joker. And you also get this pistol right here, which I honestly don't know when it was used, but because in the nightmare sequence of, I think it was like the final boss fight with Scarecrow, or it might have been the second boss fight with Scarecrow, but I do think it was the final. Joker, you play as the Joker. You pretty much restart the game, and you play as the Joker, and the Joker shoots you. If you do remember that part, probably not. But it doesn't really look like the gun from what I saw, but I feel like that's what this is from. So it's a cool inclusion, and you know, Joker with a gun is always cool. Now, the figure itself is pretty cool. I really love this outfit. This is probably a really, really cool outfit. Absolutely love it. The face, however, is kind of like the big issue for me. I don't really like the face that much, for a couple reasons. Number one, the chin is like fucking Robbie Rotten right over here. I think it's way too big. I think just a nice little trim would fucking do it. And I think the hair is just a little too foofy, if you know what I mean. Let's try to like... Oh, yeah. Let's see if that works to make it so I can actually see. There we go. But yeah, the chin does look really weird, and the face is very, very white. That's not me trying to be racist or anything, but it is super white. It definitely needs some like dry brushing with like a black or something. I think that would improve the figure so much more. But everything else does seem to be pretty good. I just think it's the hair. I think the whole face needs a little revamp. I definitely think there needs to be more hair on this side and probably chop a little at the top, because I did see someone customize their Joker to look a little more like from the game, and that was pretty good how they did it. And I actually am tempted to, but usually when I do, I ruin my figures. But that's like forever ago, so I feel like I can kind of do it. But the chin, hair, and just this little weird bald spot there, all needs to be fixed with a little bit more dry brushing. But however, the suit itself absolutely looks gorgeous. This purple looks so nice, and just this look alone right here makes it look like to me, it's like straight out of the game. It looks so good. Absolutely love it. I love the detailing on it, the weathering, just the way it was done. It absolutely looks amazing. I really just love these little details just all throughout the figure. The body is probably like my favorite. It's just so good looking. Now, articulation wise, it's pretty much standard stuff. He does have a ball joint of the head that can look up, down, go all around, and go some side to side right here as well. Woo! I don't know. He does have a arm that can twist at the shoulder and at the bicep, and then has a double bend at his elbow, which is pretty nice. He also has a wrist movement and some wrist up and down, which is... Oh, wait, where the fuck is it? Oh, yeah, up and down, which is pretty nice. Has it on the other side as well. He does have an ab crunch, but since this whole chest piece is a hole, it's kind of hard to get to it, but he does have one nevertheless. But that's pretty much how far he does look down. For looking up, he does look up quite a bit. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Oh, shit! But he does have a very nice arching back, but it does look like it looks fucking weird. He also has some very nice leg movement. He has a very nice spread. He also has a move at the leg that can go back and forth. From what I'm seeing, there's no movement there. He does have a double bend at the knee, which is always nice. He does have some, not too much up and down at the foot, but he does have a very big toe bend. But there is no pivot with the foot, which is fine. There's like a slight one. There's like a... It's pretty much as far as you're getting. And I do think both these figures look super nice together. I just think that these two complement each other a whole lot. There's not really too much flaws. I absolutely love how the figure feels. There's no loose bits on him. He just feels really nice. I think it's just the face that really ruins it for a lot of people, but you can probably easily fix it. And do not tell me that a giant Killer Croc like this would look super cool. Like, come on, we need a Killer Croc. But with all that being said, he is not a bad figure, like I've probably said. I just think it's just the face that kind of ruins it. But like I said, it's an easy fix, and do think that it is worth getting if you do have the Batman. And with that all being said, I think this is where we end the video. Like, again, a little recap if you haven't heard me like the millionth time. This figure is absolutely gorgeous. Do pick him up if you really want to. But if you're not really a fan of the Joker, but if you do have the Batman, I do think they do complement each other quite a bit. But other than that, that is going to be all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll try and not be as boring as I usually am. So,